Good morning, I'm Olivia. This is my SilverSneakers Flex chair yoga class. Let's get started at the back of the chair, please. Smile on your face, everyone. Right? The Bills won.
Yes. Not their best game, but they won.
Well, I didn't even watch it, but
Yeah, trust me.
I always say
their
that.
best.
Anybody watch that game late last night? Whew. Wow.
Was it Kansas City?
No.
Oh, okay.
Green Bay, that's right.
No, Green Bay.
But it ended in a tie. What? Close your eyes. Oh. Let that bring a smile to your face, huh? A couple of deep breaths. Teach yourself to let go right now. You should feel the chest rise, the belly move, shoulders lift. One more deep breath in, exhale, maybe through the mouth. And then right where you are, let's just lift the feet up and circling the wrists and ankles. What?
Kurt, we're talking about la-di-da hands.
Oh. La-di-da, you know. All right. And then curl them up and then out. And again, curl them in, out. One more time. And out. All right. Deep breath in. Let it pull you away from the back of the chair. And while we're here, let's walk out to the edge of the seat. One sit bone at a time. All right. And hands down. Let me get my... Somebody asked me what this was. This is my microphone. All right. So nice and tall. The shoulders release away from the ears. Feel the crown of the head. You know, right here. Imagine there's this string just pulling you up. You wouldn't go back. You wouldn't go forward. You go right straight up. So just imagine that. And then tipping that string over to the side. Drop that shoulder. Let's do this. Let's drop the hand down as well. Feel that good lengthen right here in the side of the neck. All right, come back up. Bring that hand to the shoulder and then just roll it around. All right, and we'll go the other side. Tip over. Just feel the change. Drop the shoulder. Drop the hand and stretch the fingers down. Try to let the side of your body relax. And then fingers here. And just roll it around. All right. And then come into seated mountain pose. Yeah. And this is different because you're going to breathe all the way around. You're sitting in seated meditation. You feel the belly lift and expand and the chest. Right here, I want you to be sure you're breathing into the back ribs as well. Should feel a little different. Breathing under the arms. Breathing into the heart space. One more. All right. Bring your hands back to the crease of the hip. Lift the heart right here. And then to the knees. And separate the shoulder blades. So just think about the upper body as you do this. Again, hands to the crease of the hip, lift the heart, they're squeezing together. Come forward and they're separating. I'm still atop my sit bones. I'm just moving my upper body here. And down. One more time. And down. All right, and then get that body, spine nice and tall, and hinge at the hip. We're going to do the same thing. So pull the hands back, that heart comes forward, tuck the elbows. This is like that little baby cobra, right? And then slide the hands down below your knees and drop your chin. And then come right back to the crease of the hip. Bring the heart forward and slide down. You feel a little more work in the back because now you've got the hinge, the hip hinge. Lifting and down. Now stay right here. I'm looking down to your toes first. Look over to the right shoulder and then to the left shoulder. Back to the center and round the spine and roll back up. And let's take the head around. Just in the front. So like almost with your nose, you're going to draw a circle right in front. And then go the other way. Same thing. It's like la-di-da with your head. All right. And let's take the shoulders around big now. I'm going to take my feet out a little bit wider so I'm ready for the next piece when I'm going to move my ribs. One more time. All right, right arm out to the side. Slide the ribs across. Lift up and over. I'm going to use my hand over to the side, down to the center, over to the other foot and back up. And let's do this. Let's look to the hand, all right? We're going to watch it come over if that's accessible to you. Look down, keep following the hand all the way down and around. So you can imagine what your head and the neck is doing. Up, over, down, and around. All right. And then we look to the other side and the other hand. Hello. First, just practice it and see how it works for you. You're moving the ribs, the shoulders. And now we're going to take the head with it. And so now the neck is going to do its work as well. But yet from the navel down, I'm really not moving. And down. All right, let's take both arms out, thumbs up, stretch. Give yourself a hug and hold on here. What I want you to do now is just tuck the tailbone underneath you. And then sit up nice and tall. And again, scoop in that belly, tuck underneath you. Sit up tall, a couple more times. Here's the inhale. Here's the exhale. Let's put it all together. Inhale, lift the heart. I'm going to roll towards the front of my sit bones. Exhale, I'm going to roll towards the back. Separate the shoulder blades. Again. Inhale, lift, heart. Exhale, back. One more time. And exhale, back. All right. And now we're going to move everything around. Ribs, I'm moving my hips. Maybe dropping the shoulders, pulling them back. So it's sort of like you're just doing this, all right? La-di-da with your whole body. And then switch directions. All right. And all the way up to the top. Bring my left foot in and my right knee in. Circle, go. Ooh. All right. Press it out. Now I'm going to roll back a little towards the tailbone. Fire on those core muscles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, point. Roll back. Inhale, lift up. No, this is when you point it. Sorry. Flex. Forward. Inhale, lift up. Just rolling back a little bit, but enough to say you got to use your core muscles, right? Exhale. And inhale. Okay. Let's stay back there. And we pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and tall. Beautiful. And roll that leg around. That bottle isn't falling. Anything I'm doing right there in that chair. Is that safe for somebody? Somebody. I kept waiting for that person to come in. All right, hold it up nice and high, and then just let it fall to the ground. Okay, you sort of wake up the legs that way. That's so cute. All right, here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, push out. Heel pushes forward. Inhale, drop the toe down, sit tall. Exhale, roll back. Inhale. You should feel those core muscles working when you do that. And using your breath always. All right, we're going to hold this here and pulse. 8, 7, 6. Ooh, really feel them working. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. I think I did this on the other side, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right, and then just lift it up and release. Perfect. We stand up. All right, nice and tall. We're gonna step out to the side, tap down, come right back up, and switch. Step out to the side, in front of the chair. You can use the chair this way, and back up. Again. Step out, you're gonna straddle the chair, tap down and back up, and again. Down and up. You don't have to go all the way down at all. You don't have to step out to the side. Remember, this is your class. I'm just here with some ideas. Just to mix it up a little bit. And down. All right, plant your feet firmly on the ground before you move. And down, and all the way back up. All right, shake them out. Nice. Let's go around to the back, have a drink of water. Oh, what a beautiful morning, right? And the litany is, oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
I've got a wonderful feeling. You bet, you deserve it. Settle on back into downward facing dog, if you will. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Turn that tailbone to the back wall. Bring that navel in towards your spine. Let somebody, imagine somebody's pulling your tailbone back. Straighten the arms if you can. Bend the knees deeper if you need to. Find your down dog. And then when I say go back to it, you'll be able to go right to it then. Keep the gaze over the chair. Like I said something, goodness, you didn't want to miss it. And we step into the chair. Let's take the feet into standing mountain pose. Heels under the sit bones. All right. Nice and tall. Sink into the knees so you get a little calf stretch in the low leg. All right. Let's bring both hands forward. Take one back. Now notice those knees are not moving, right? Circle back to the front. And the other side. Circle back to the front. Reach back this time over the top and down. And reach back over the top. Coming into airplane right here. Straighten the legs, hinge at the hip, look at the seat of the chair, push through the toes and rise right back up. Deep breath in, reaching the arms up. And right back. Lift up on that right heel. So you know, a little transfer weight over to the left. And get yourself situated so you're not falling off. You still look like mountain pose. Maybe come to the toe. Hands on the chair if you need it as you lift it. We're gonna circle. I'm gonna take this out so the camera can see this, but I just want you to circle that ankle. All right. And shove it forward and back. And again. Forward and back. Feel that glute work when you do that, right? And stretch all the way through. Make that leg straight in the front. Oh, because somebody's water. And straight and back. All right, one more time. And then in the back, we're going to drop it down. So sink into that supporting knee. Toe ball heel goes down. That toes turned out. You rise up into warrior one. Drop your shoulders. And just enjoy that little bit of a calf stretch there. Now, hinge at the hip. Let's take the arms out to the side. And we're going to pulse the knuckles to the ceiling by moving the shoulder blades together. So it's not in the wrist here. Feel the shoulder blades move. They're going to draw together and back. Yes. And hand on the chair if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand on the chair. Turn to the left. Take the palm to the left wall. Thumb to the ceiling. And then drop circle sweep, both arms back up. There's warrior one, drop your shoulders. Breathe. Right, I'm gonna step that back foot in. Use the chair if you need to. Reach to the ceiling. And come back to mountain pose. I'm gonna lift the left heel. Resituate yourself so you feel like you're still in mountain pose, except for that heel is up. And then we're gonna lift it, little circle, and the ankle. And here we go. Send it forward. Send it back and sink into that supporting knee, whatever you need to do. And maybe you try it without hands or with just one hand. Right? Extend it and extend it. That's really what I want you to do. Long leg. Long leg. Last one. All right, so now drop that toe ball heel, go down to the earth, to the earth. Sorry. Hip isn't cooperating. And lift the arms. Nice. Okay, from here, let's hinge at the hip and then take the arms out to the side. So you've loaded up that front foot, but remember, imagine this heel has a root on it, so you're not going to fly forward. And a little pulse by moving the shoulders, right? Front knee still over the ankle, just be sure, check it is. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, left hand down, turn to that right wall, thumb to the ceiling, palm to that right wall, to your neighbor, off to the side. A breath. And on the exhale, lower it down, come right back up, warrior 2, warrior 1. Nice. Step both feet together, use the chair if you need to. Right hand down, I'm going to arc over. Nice side stretch. And then arc over the other side. To the front, soften the knees, lift. And again, this time we're going to hug this big tree. And I want you to breathe between the back ribs. Exhale, sink. Inhale, breathe into the back ribs. Feel that as I'm going to pull the elbows out. Exhale. It's backwards from what we normally do. Exhale. All right, hands on the chair, right here. I love this sound. Take a deep breath in. Oh, slime heaven. Look to the chair, bend the knees, scoop the belly, and round back up. Right? Isn't that funny? Okay, have a drink of water. It's the same sound when you hear dancers with toe shoes on the stage. I just love that sound. So I love to sit up in the front and watch their feet and just listen to that across the stage. I know it's weird. Okay, from mountain pose, we're going to walk, step, or jump your feet out. Bottom. Toes to the front. Rise up. And as you lower back down, let that heels extend out just a little bit further than your toes. I thought I was doing that, but I wasn't. Try it again. Oh. And again, up and down. Something little different happens in the hips when you do that, right? Coming up and down. All right, we're going to slide just the right hand down the chair to the fingertips. Left hand to your back pocket. Look to that left wall. Maybe settle into the hand. You can come to the knuckles. You could even hold on to the chair if that's accessible. What I want you to do is roll that left shoulder back, almost sassy-like, yeah? And maybe reach to the back, thumb to the ceiling. You could even reach to the ceiling, or you could keep it right there. You have lots of choices, but let's not look back at me, okay? Yeah, nice. All right, circle, sweep that arm down towards the front of the chair. Lift right back up. Here's our star pose. Drop the shoulders. Nice. This hand goes down. Other hand into your back pocket. Start with that first, or even on the chair. That's fine too. Roll that right shoulder back. And looking to that right wall. And you make your choice with whatever you want to do with your hand. It's entirely up to you. Breathe. One more breath. All right. Drop that hand down. Reach towards the front of the chair. Flex the back, lift up nice and tall, star pose, and then turn that right toe and land in warrior 2. Lovely. Nice. Press that little finger back just a little bit more. And then we're going to cross the arms in front, and now the palms go up. Cross the arms in front, and the palms go up. One more time. That front knee's over the ankle. While you're here, get ready, because we're going to come into reverse. Left hand on the chair or the leg. Lift up on that right, but keep bending that right knee ever so slightly more, because we always tend to pull up when we lift up. Yeah, nice. And this hand can stay on the chair, the thigh, or your back right pocket. Breathe. a little bit of a bind. When you take that bind, you're going to feel this chest want to pop open, so keep the ribs and connected, or keep the ribs and the hips still connected there. And then level this off. Let's slide, and we come into side angle. Can that arm find its way? Nice, nice. We're getting there. Beautiful. Turn the gaze if you'd like. Let that right shoulder roll back a little bit more, and maybe turn the gaze off that way. Breathe. All right, let's level this back out. I'm going to turn that toe back to the front. Here's our star pose again. Plug the shoulders in. They're going to want to lift, right? But plug them back in. Be sure you feel the toes on the earth, so you have not fallen all the way back onto your heels. We're going to add this twist again. I'm going to leave this arm up here, but if you want to drop to your hip, go ahead and do so. Sliding down. Twisted wide angle lunge. And then circle sweep that arm. Come right back up. Plug the shoulders. Take the weight towards the toes as well. And we go the other one. Again, you can put that hand on your hip if you'd like, or keep it up there. It's up to you. Should be your right arm up there. Right. Yeah, there you go. I had to think myself. All right, circle sweep it down and back. Let's turn that left toe to the left wall and find your warrior two shape. Reposition whatever you need to do, but knee over the ankle, back leg is straight. Beautiful. Oh, we're going to go lift back into reverse. Lift up and drop the shoulders. Ha! I never turned music on today. Just listening to me today. And breathe. All right, let's level this off. Little slide forward. Come into side angle. This left hand or right hand goes to the ceiling, and left hand to the leg. Breathe. Return the gaze. It's one of my favorite postures. All right, lift this right back up to warrior two. Just turn toes to the front. Give yourself a hug. Drop your chin. That should feel good too. And then almost like you're going to take your shirt up, around, and down. Grab your thumb. I'm going to walk my feet into about chair width apart, so I have a pretty good balance here. Grabbing the thumb, a good wide base. Grab the thumb, slide the knuckles down by the tailbone, pull the shoulders back. And then if this is accessible, lift the hands off the back. You can bend the elbows. Lift the heart a little bit more. Draw the shoulders down so they're pointing towards the tailbone. But I haven't hyperextended my low back. Tailbone's still coming to the ground. And then release. Slide down the legs, and then round back up. And let's step back from the chair, and we'll take that vinyasa. Sorry. Didn't do that there, but I realized we were right in front of the chair. Deep breath in. Exhale. Here's the inhale, hands to the quads, look to the chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive back up. Do it one more time. Exhale. Inhale. Heart forward. There, this is about flat back. That's what we're working towards in this. Exhale, release, bend the knees, and push to the right, push the earth down and right back up, all the way down. Oh, check out. Have a drink of water. Nice. I did. Okay. Step the feet out once again, nice and wide. I'm going to turn my toes out just a little bit. Bend just the right knee. And let that right hand, maybe hinging at the hip, right rib comes a little closer. I'm looking off to the right and come all the way back up. And then we're going to go the other way. You take this as deep as you want, using the hands on the chair, on the leg to support yourself here. And go back to the right side. All right. And then the left. Let's reach that right hand forward, pull it up and wrap it around your shoulder. And then the other thing, wrap that shoulder blade around your spine. Sorry, that's what I meant. And back. And again, we're grabbing hold of that lawnmower and giving it a nice pull. And back. So nice twist, working the legs, working the back. Lovely. One more time. And back. All right, turn that right toe out. My legs are straight. Deep breath in. And I'm going to hinge at my right hip and reach that right hand out, and my hips are going to go to the left, and I'm going to come into triangle pose. Now remember, this knee has a little bit of a bend in it, right? Little bend. It's not the warrior posture. It's not locked. It has a nice little bend to it there. And see if you can spiral this right rib underneath the left rib a little bit so I can see your face and not your back. All right, beautiful. Really, really nice. Could we stay here for a while? Okay. Lovely. Deep breath. All right, sink into that knee, come into warrior two. Toes to the front. We're going to draw this line right up the ceiling. And then plug your shoulders back. And then connect the ribs to the hips. Fire on the core muscles. See if you can pull the hands apart. Candlestick pose. You look like one. And everybody breathe in, right? Release. We go the other way. Arms up. We're going to drop the left hand. My hips are going over to the right. I'm going to push them over that way and windmill that arm. And just doesn't touch wherever it lands, it lands. You might be looking at the ground. That's okay. See if you can spiral this left rib cage underneath the right a little bit so you can bring the gaze towards the front. You can use the chair to do that for a little leverage. Don't matter to me. Yeah, go use it. It's a little helpful right there, right? To let that happen. Breathe. One more breath. All right, sink into that knee. Warrior two. Lovely. Star pose. I'm going to draw this line up. Shoulders sink back in. Ribs and hips connect. Fire on the core muscles. You got to take the weight towards the toes there. And then release. Oh, wow. Try a picture of that. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. And this is where you find it because you know what's going to feel good to you. And if it doesn't feel good to anybody, well then see me after class because we got to figure that out. It should always feel good to everybody. All right. Bend the knees. Hands on the thighs, round the spine, roll back up. Let's take that one vinyasa, deep breath. Gazing up, hinge at the hip, bend the knees. Slide the hands up, there's that flat back, heart coming forward. Yes, yes, yes. Forward fold and reverse swan dive all the way back up, beautiful. And all the way down. Let's grab a drink of water, come back. Quickly. Okay, so we're still back away from the chair. You've not moved back to it yet. Step that right foot in. So it's about halfway between you, your left foot, and the chair. And then just nice and tall. You have to put a little micro bend in the knees for that. You should feel a little stretch here in this hip flexor. Nice and tall. Then I'm going to sink into that knee and pop that back foot up. So let's take hands on the chair. Flex the foot. So the toes are just going to leave the ground. And we all tend to come off this way, right? So let that foot come behind you and see if you can come square to the chair, right? So look down. You are square on the center of the chair. Maybe you can lift a little bit higher. Maybe you need to be right there. Let's just see if we can do this. Release that right hand. Turn the thumb to the ceiling. And see if you can lift it. Can you get it up right there, almost to the face? Lifting the heel a little bit higher and the thumb a little higher. You can hinge deeper in this if you'd like, but you don't need to. I'm just looking for that nice straight line from the finger all the way to the heel. Breathing deep. You're going to feel those glutes working for sure. Hand back to the chair. We're going to bring that foot into tree pose. And relax. All right. Nice and tall. Get that body upright. Use the chair however you need to now. And the foot. And I have mine on my calf. You know, you can always drop this down to sapling pose. And see if you, just like you found your own downward facing dog, see if you can find your own tree pose today. And so don't look at me. You do you, okay? Maybe your tree has branches, maybe you need hands at the heart, maybe you need hands on the chair. I'm just holding them this way so you won't pay attention to me. And then grow that spine. Nice. All right. We're going to bring this knee to the front. Send it right back again, toe ball heel. I'm just going to sort of reverse what we did. This chair is right here in front. Let's see if we can come into pyramid pose, forehead to knee. We're not going to do that. Let's put the hands on the chair and resituate there. Maybe drop the forehead into the chair. If you need to bend that front knee a little bit, that's fine. Let the elbows drop down. You could lift the toe and get a deeper stretch in that hamstring. Or you could bend the knee if that feels better to you. But it should be a nice stretch in the back of that leg. Roll towards the big toe. Push that into the ground. Feel a little different. And then roll towards the baby edge, baby toe edge. All right, let's step back to downward facing dog from here. Find your down dog. Coming back up, let's step that other foot in. Just pyramid pose, come away from the chair, nice and tall. Yeah, that spine gets nice and tall here. Beautiful. So a little micro bend in the front knee. We're going to push towards the ball of the foot, hands on the chair, flex that foot. Now I tend to pull off to one side, so I have to readjust myself. Maybe bring that foot a little more behind me and see if you can. This is really all about core strength right here, to be able to square your body up and the glutes in the back. Looking beyond, I'm going to let that left hand slide off the handle, so I'm just pushing thumb to the ceiling, and this is where we're going to lift. If that's accessible, get it up wherever you can. You can hinge deeper, but the point is to find this long line between the fingers and the heel. All right? So it's not just right. If that leg is bent back there, you're not working those glutes. So try to really stretch it out and soften the knee you're standing on to do that. Breathe. All right. From here, tree pose. Firmly adhere that calf, that foot to the calf or the heel. Down. Again, find that length in the spine, so you know what you're going to be working with when you take those hands off, and whatever that means. One or none. All right. Knee to the front, step on back. Hinge at the hip, rest the forehead there, you can stack the fists. And the point is to get a stretch in the back of that front leg, so turn the tailbone to the back wall, maybe lift the toe, maybe bend the back knee and leave the front leg straight. Just try some different things, whatever you need. And then let's push back to downward facing dog from here, so step on back. Extend the fingers out to me. Oh, really stretch them. And wiggle them as well. All right, and then let's release one hand down. Just circle it around. And then the other. Give it a good swing. Really let it go. Like a pendulum. Bend the knees, hands back on the thigh muscles. Let's walk the feet back to chair pose. No. So I cheated and told you where we were going. Back to mountain pose. Heels under the sit bones right there. And my arms are straight. I'm looking down towards the toes. Now remember how when I say, pretend like I said something to you, bring the heart forward. Yeah. Now in this position, drop the hips a little bit more, turn the tailbone towards the earth. We're gonna bring one hand to the heart, you're gonna bring the heart to the thumb, right? Instead of the thumb to the heart, bring the heart to the thumb. Yeah, nice. Feel all parts of your feet on the earth. Maybe sink a wee bit deeper, maybe come up higher if you need to. Tailbone's turned towards the earth and the heart is lifted. Maybe powerful pose. Oh, good morning, legs. Drop your shoulders, plug them back where they belong. And fingers like this, we're gonna hold those ceiling tiles right up. Pushing back. And all the way down. Shake out. Oh, goodness. Let's sit on down, grab a drink of water. First, seated star pose. Take the legs maybe chair width apart. Put the heels on the ground. You are sitting on the edge of the seat right here. We're gonna fire on those core muscles, right? And see if you can release the arms. Shoulders are plugged in where they belong. Toes to the ceiling, right? Nice and strong. Lift the heart. All right, bring the feet back. We're gonna hinge into airplane pose. Press the knuckles to the ceiling, palms to the earth, squeeze the shoulder blades. That left arm comes around to your right knee and the elbow goes there and reach that hand back. So you have a really nice twist. Maybe you're grabbing the chair back there or you're reaching back. You could reach to the ceiling if you'd like, but it's a really nice twist with the hinge position. And you know what? Here's one more piece. I always say, lift your heart to me. Ha ha! Huge. Really, really nice. What a difference it makes. All right, let's come back to that airplane pose. We're going to bring the right hand around to the left knee. Elbow goes down there. And then turn to that left wall. Thumb to the ceiling. Palm to the left wall. Reaching back, you could grab the chair and help you do that there. One more piece. Lift the heart. And then both hands on the legs. Heart forward, little baby cobra, elbows tuck in. Let's release to the earth and reverse swan dive up. Lovely. Sit back and bring that knee all the way in towards the chest. All right, as we sit up, we're going to put this ankle on that knee or down low, you know, to do that as well, right? Press forward, foot stays flexed. At the very least, see if you can get that back straight. Breathe. Take the arms, grab the elbows. Deep breath in. We're going to twist away from that knee. All right. Yes. And breathe. Come on back. Put your head through that space. All the way around. And then take it out in front. Wiggle your toes. Let's take just a little hinge. Release. And roll back up. My hands are on my left leg, and when I come up, I'm going to bring my left leg with me. Sit all the way down. And bring it in as close as you can. You can put that right foot on the ground. Stretching the hamstring all the way through the glute. This might be almost like happy baby pose. Seated happy baby pose. Okay, this ankle is going on that right knee as we sit up tall. See if you can press that low back forward. Take the hands, grab the elbows, nice and tall. And we're going to pull over to the right. A little different twist when you do that. A little different stretch, sorry, with this twist. Plug the shoulders back. They're going to want to rise up and round the spine. Keep them down. And come on back to the front. And leg out in front. Nice and tall. And hinge. Look towards the leg. And round back up. All right. Let's walk back. Nicely done, everyone. Settle in. Let's take one L sit. So I'm not leaning against the back of the chair, but my pelvis is snuggled in there. It's really nice in these padded chairs. Drop your shoulders down. Yeah, L sit. Press through the heels. Nice. Feels good, right? I hope so. Okay, now drop back into the chair. We let everything fall down. Any little stretch or movement you need. And then just settle into some few moments of stillness and quiet. Unclench your biting teeth. And feel the muscles of the face relax. And that front body just sort of sink to the back body. The body thrives on movement, and the brain thrives on stillness. Wiggle the fingers and toes, and bring the hands together at your heart. Complete the sentence. My goodness, today I'm so grateful for. Gratitude turns everything we have into enough. And so with a grateful heart, namaste.
Namaste.
All right, lovely. Boy, we live in a noise pollution world, right?